Liverpool Football Club eat a big, fat, juicy. You know what I'm going at. You know what I'm going at. And on top of this exclusive, ladies and gentlemen, Chelsea are closing in on a deal for Brighton's Moises Caicedo. Bid submitted for 150 million. Big ones. Ooh. On top of this, just to put a cherry on top, we are also going to take Lavia off your hand because you royally screwed up. You should have focused, but you wanted to play this dangerous game. You shouldn't. We are the ones who do all this madness. We are shameless like this. We are the ones who always break records, and we're about to break the record once again. Let's go! All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin. All right, welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. What an unbelievable 48 hours this has been. It all kicked off with the Lavia bid from Chelsea, 48 million, rejected, but Liverpool took that personally. They went after Caicedo. They did a madness, putting in 110 or 111 million bid, which was quickly accepted. But then we saw Moises Caicedo standing tall and saying to Liverpool, looking in their eyes, eye to eye, and saying, Liverpool, shut your mouth and know your role. I only want to go to Chelsea Football Club. And I love it. And since then, ladies and gentlemen, Liverpool seems to have walked away, but there are other sources that are saying that Liverpool are still, monitoring the whole situation. They may go a bit above this, apparently. But honestly speaking, Liverpool, you can bid and bid and bid again. And if you thought there is more bidding to do, go and bid once more time for good measures. But just remember, Caicedo only wants us. That must hurt you. Caicedo only wants us. He's sold on our project. And apparently there's rumors that, he'd rather work with Pochettino, that South American connection. So Jurgen Klopp might as well start looking at some German players, man. The Liverpool fans will tell you that, that's not the case. They're trying to, backtrack now. Or apparently no medical was booked, this, that, the other. Nah, you booked a medical. No one even appeared. You didn't even talk to the player. You booked a medical. The audacity of your football club to do that. Booking a medical, having everything organized, having documents organized. You didn't even speak to the player and to see if you can get the player's approval. Who do you think you are? And now they're saying that, Caicedo is listening to the agent. It's the agent that's forcing Caicedo to go to Chelsea Football Club. Come on, man. Learn when to back off. All right? There's time in this entire piece. You were never needed in this equation. For some reason, you put yourself into this mix. Now get yourself quickly, pronto, out of here. Grab your collar by yourself and throw yourself outside. That's what I'm going to say. Now, let's check out some of this latest news, ladies and gentlemen. All the things that are popping off. This is what has broken literally minutes ago. Glad I've waited long enough for this particular video. Man, news is popping off every 3-4 minutes now. So you got to be careful. Chelsea set to make a new bid that either matches or beats 111 million. This is from Matt Law. Obviously, we got the latest, which looks like 150 million. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, I don't care anymore. I don't care what sort of price that we pay. We just need the player in now. Of course, I back how Chelsea has done this whole process. I absolutely back it. I don't, not for a single moment, do I blame Chelsea or do I blame the board. And I know there's going to be some conversations in regards to Paul Winstanley very soon, but I don't think he's done anything wrong. As a board of director, he was only trying to look out for Chelsea Football Club and trying to make sure that we get a decent deal and we don't get into this mess like we have now. And this is why the owners have jumped in, and we'll get to that news very soon. So, look, all along this process, we were looking for a leverage, and our leverage was Moises Caicedo. Brighton were always looking for a leverage. Their leverage was Levi Colwill. So, people doing business always look to get the best deal for themselves. No one bends over backwards for no one. just because they've slapped a particular price tag on a player. Just because Brighton said, oh, it's 100 plus million, we should just submit to their demands. No, we did the right thing. We were trying to negotiate. Obviously, now we're having to submit is because Liverpool unnecessarily came into the conversation when the player never ever gave green light to Liverpool. So now, obviously, we have to just close the deal off. Chelsea looking to strike a deal for Caicedo in the next hour's deal could be worth about 115 million. Sky Sports as well talking about it. Breaking Baghdad Iqbali and Todd Bowley have now taken charge of Caicedo deal. A lot of people are like, okay, the big dogs are here, and rightly so. Look, the matter has obviously escalated, and this is nothing against Paul Winstanley or Lawrence Stewart or whoever else is involved. I think it's predominantly Paul Winstanley. Winstanley was trying to do his level best, and obviously things escalated, and that's where the owners come in and try and rectify the situation. But that doesn't mean it's incompetency from Winstanley's position. Paul Winstanley has done magnificently well all throughout this window. We cannot be sitting here and saying, oh, this guy he knows nothing just because of this particular situation. He had it all under the control. Liverpool had no business in coming here. Liverpool should have focused on Romeo Lavia, who they're going to miss out on that. Liverpool are in the mud royally. And I can't wait for Sunday to absolutely lay the smackdown on their face, and hopefully we beat them. Liverpool believe Chelsea are struggling to find an agreement. Baghdad Iqbali and Todd Bowley have taken over the reins as they see the player vital for the new campaign. This was a bit earlier on, a couple of hours ago. Obviously, now we've seen the latest bid has gone in. Breaker Liverpool considering walking away from Caicedo. More to follow from Fabrizio Romano. Fabrizio Romano, apparently, I saw there was some kerfuffle that was happening on Twitter, or X, sorry, with Liverpool fans. Liverpool fans are irate that Fabrizio Romano apparently is driving this player to Liverpool, to Chelsea. Fabrizio Romano is simply reporting. He would have reported the same way if Caicedo was going to Liverpool. The player don't want to go to Liverpool. It's as simple as that. The quicker Liverpool fans realize this and accept the reality, the better for your mental health, the better for your physical health, all up. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, the player is sold on the Chelsea project. Now, ladies and gentlemen, check this out. So all of that has been going in regards to Moises Caicedo. Hopefully Moises Caicedo by tomorrow is a Chelsea player. It's now close. I can't imagine Liverpool now going on top and coming with 120 million bid. Player don't want to join you. So you can bid as much as you want. The player don't want to join you. Now just walk away. And you're about to lose Romeo Lavia as well. And we'll see if there's any more other latest news. Let's go through other news now. Chelsea's Lavia offer was 52 plus 3 million add-ons. Some people are a bit worried about this, hey, we're already going for Lavia. Let's close the Caicedo deal first before we think about Lavia. Look, we got it all under control. If I'm Romeo Lavia, I would not even discuss one thing with Liverpool anymore because they threw him and left him stranded on the streets. A young 19-year-old kid, scared, in the middle of nowhere, when Liverpool was holding hands, never walk alone. Do you know what I mean? Holding hands, and all of a sudden, Liverpool just let go of the hands and ran away. And ran to Caicedo. Romeo Lavia has seen that. And Romeo Lavia has also seen that Chelsea were the highest bidder so far. And we're coming back again. And looks like we're going to get Romeo Lavia. A massive slap in the face to Liverpool. Not only you don't get Lavia, you're not going to get Caicedo. And hopefully we can unveil both of them on Sunday right in front of your faces. Whilst we smack you 3-0 by the end of the day. I cannot wait. So this is sensational. Look, this means we got to get rid of. A lot of people get worried that 115 plus this. It's a lot of money spent on two players. Look, we still got to get rid of Conor Gallagher. There's talks about Chalobah that needs to go. Conor, Galadog, Galadinho, Galatistuta, Galabinho. Brother, pack your bags quickly. Gala out of here. Gala out of here immediately. So we're going to cash in on that money. And there's some talks about Chalobah as well. It's going to have to go. There's too much. We've got too much in defense at the moment, so there's no space for Chalobah. So we will recoup still a lot of money from there. Don't forget, there's still money to recoup from Romelu Lukaku, from Ziyech, So there's still quite a little bit of business that we can do. Chelsea closing in on 55 million deal for Romeo Lavia. This is from Jacob Steinberger, having a mad nice hamburger. Chelsea have reached an agreement on 50 million for Romeo Lavia. Chelsea want to bypass Liverpool like they did on their priority target, like they did for Caicedo and Chelsea. I love it, man. I love it. Get Lavia, get Caicedo. Oh my days. 5 plus 1 year deal ready. Ready like Melissa, ready. Do you know what I mean? 5 plus 1 year deal. Look, fantastic. The midfield's going to look splendid. Romeo Lavia, Moises Caicedo. We're going to get to Tyler Adams. Tyler Adams, here we go. Uno card, reverse Uno card has been placed, and Tyler Adams, you're out of here, man. Tyler Adams is gone as well. So Enzo Fernandez, Romeo Lavia, Moises Caicedo, and Andre Santos. That midfield is looking very, very hot and very, very sexy. And I love it. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, Tyler Adams' camp are really unhappy with how the situation has played out at Chelsea. Calm yourself down, Tyler Adams. I don't need to be unhappy. Look, no disrespect to you. I like you. You're a good player. But come on. We're going for Moises Caicedo. All right. You can, apparently now the rumor is Brighton are going to go for Tyler Adams. Maybe that might have been a bit of a breakthrough as well with this whole Brighton situation. We are able to let go of Tyler Adams, and Brighton can come in and get Tyler Adams. So look, for the first time I actually seen a here we go being reversed, because obviously we got a here we go for Tyler Adams, but now the deal has collapsed. Fabrizio Romano has also tweeted that out, that the deal has collapsed. Obviously we agreed everything, but we didn't, none of the transaction was done, and then no statement was made. So we're just pulling out of it. Makes sense. We're going for Lavia. We're going for Moises Caicedo. I guess what was the thought process around getting Tyler Adams? To a certain degree, maybe here it kind of looks a little bit incompetent, a little bit of incompetency kicking in. What was the thought process about getting Tyler Adams now that we are just pulling off? I mean, was the plan always Lavia and Caicedo? Was it at one stage, I don't know, Caicedo and Tyler Adams, or maybe Tyler Adams and Romeo Lavia? Like, what was going on? So something obviously shouldn't have happened here. And yeah, we shouldn't have approached Tyler Adams if we have always wanted to get Romeo Lavia and Moises Caicedo. And Moises Caicedo is someone that we always wanted anyway. So maybe it's the Lavia situation that has changed this scenario. Also, maybe Brighton, the fact that there has been talks that Tyler Adams is one of a particular midfielder that is in Brighton's list. So maybe that's another reason why we're pulling out of it. Now, next up, ladies and gentlemen, Inter Milan are back for Chalobah. Chelsea request 25 million euros. That fee is ridiculously low. Chalobah is a Premier League player. He's not a bad defender. It's a very, very good defender. Decent defender. You best believe in the Premier League, he would have fetched at least 30, 35 million. 25 million euros. That's about 20 million pounds. Nah, man. Look, I know he needs to go. And I feel like that's what Inter Milan's playing at, that you got to get rid of the player. But see, dealing with these Italian clubs, man, they make me so angry. They're broke as. They come in with petty change. They come in with their piggy bank to buy a footballer. Come on, man. Get out of here. Have some professionalism about you. 25 million euros. I would have at least found it somewhat decent if it was, I don't know, 35 million euros. 25 million euros, man. And Chalobah probably go there and become one of their best defenders. Chelsea are stepping up their interest in Michael Olise after the injury to Nkunku. So Lavia, Caicedo, and Olise. So it's a bit of a madness. It is a bit of a madness. Once again, it's from Jacob Hamburger. He's put out this news. So I believe this is probably going to happen. We're not going for Kudus. Once again, Kudus is linked with Brighton. Don't forget. So this is probably another reason we want to see. Seems like, we're trying to cooperate with you, Brighton. Don't take my jizz comment too seriously. We're trying to cooperate. Let's try and do this. Let's look after each other. Even though I don't want to do any deals with you ever again, because you're nasty. But, if we can try and be civil with each other and have a healthy relationship over the next 6 months to 12 months, well, maybe we can talk about more players down the track. So let's always keep the relationship nice and open. All right, let's see if there is any other latest news that has popped in since the breaking news. The Anfield talk has said Liverpool won't be bidding for footballers who don't want to join them. I love it. And they finally got the news. You finally got the news. You finally realize that the player don't want to join you. Thank you. Thank you for understanding. Now we wait. That was from PYS. And that's the latest, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking: Chelsea have submitted a 115 million bid for Caicedo. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the wrap up for today. I'm pretty certain there's probably going to be more news popping in even after this video, so probably look out for more content coming your way. I'll see if I want to do the Inter Miami versus Charlotte game watch along, so do look out for that if I am doing that, which is going to be a couple of hours from now on. So yeah, smash the like button if you're here for the first time, subscribe, hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. Wow, what a mad 48 hours it has been. Hopefully Caicedo is going to be our player, hopefully Romeo Lavia is going to be our player, and we move on till next time. See ya.